Scorpio, to your end of the month reading for September. I hope you friends are doing great out there. Okay, my friends, let's see what's going on with you. Going to start it out with what's gossip. Okay, let's see. What's the tea? Okay, let's see what's going on, guys. Next message is coming out for the beautiful Libra Scorpio for the end of the month. I will also do your love and money as well. Poker face. Yep, there you go. My poker face. Hiding true feelings, impossible to read, emotionally detached, you'll never know. Really? That's the energy you're giving out. That's your energy. You could say that that's, it's a general reading. You say, oh, that's what they're doing to me. But right now it's saying, Libra Scorpio, you're giving out a poker face. I'm not telling you. You'll never know how I feel. Boundaries. Saying no firmly, protecting your peace, setting limits clearly. Enough is enough with my poker face. Wow. Okay. That's because you're giving yourself a safe space, emotional sanctuary, feeling comfortable, keeping that solitude within yourself and protecting yourself. Hey, sometimes when we have a poker face, though, that's exactly what it is. You'll never know because I'm emotionally detached from this situation. I'm not going to let you know what's going on because I've had enough. And therefore, I'm protecting myself from any kind of vulnerabilities. I'm here. I know where I'm doing, and I'm done. Why? Tell me why. Why is Libra Scorpio doing this? Show me the person they're doing this to. Show me. Thank you. Because you've had a status upgrade. You're living your best life possible, they said. That's why. You're doing what you want to do. You have this level upgrade. You are who you want to be. And somebody's trying to step on your toes. So you put them in a friend zone. So you're putting them in a friend zone. You're like, I know who I am. I'm just going to put you in the friend zone. You've had the wake-up call and the understanding that this is what has to happen. There was too many red flags to the situation. You felt at one time that you could have felt in one time that you definitely were ignoring your own intuition when it came to the situation. You're even kind of telling yourself, I knew better. That's why I put them in a friend zone because, this is my wake-up call. There's just too many red flags to this situation. I cannot do this. So I'm using my poker face. Okay. How did your person feel about this situation? They're triggered by the situation. They need to do some shadow work anyways. They're using their plastic smiles. Okay. They're doing the plastic smile. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Smiling on the outside, crying on the inside. Fake kindness. Forced friendliness. They don't like that you put them in a friend zone. That's why they're forcing the friendly smile. So they're hiding some kind of resentment. And that's why, okay, so they're hiding resentment and you're using a poker face. Got it. That's okay, guys. But they're very triggered about this situation, but you just don't want to be vulnerable to the situation. I think though, that they're putting on a fake, like a facade, you know that they're hurt inside. But there's just too many warning signs. They're not, I really just feel like if they need shadow work, it just means they're too immature. There's too many things that are going on. They may even be taking you down a road that you've already come out of. You've already learned. You've already ascended from those situations. That was karmic alert. I'm not doing that again. I'm ascended. My status is an upgrade. And I'm not going back down the mountain when I've already come up the mountain, which makes total sense. Kind of reminds me of like when you're a kid or you're younger and you're like, in the party scene, party. I'm not saying everybody does that, but that's what it kind of reminds me of. We drink, we do the party scene, the college thing, and then all of a sudden you upgraded past that, but then you find someone who's doing exactly what you just got out of. Well, that's a major downgrade. So you're like, I'm going to put you in a friend zone because there's too many triggers there. There's too many things. I don't want to be up late at night. I don't want you, I'm not looking for somebody who's going to be gone all, till 1, 2 o'clock in the morning and then come struggling home drunk. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that. I've already been there. So whatever is going on, it just feels like it's something that is trying to pull you backwards. And so you put up your boundaries and you said, And that's what it feels like they're doing. No, you feel like you want the luxury life. And no matter what's going on right now, Libra, Scorpio, within the situation, you're living the life that's better than what this is, because this is more like pulling you backwards. No one wants to go down, into the past. Nobody want to walk those stepping stones. So you speak up. But it says, your voice matters. You could defend yourself. But right now it's saying you're not going to because you're just using your poker face. I just feel like right now you don't feel like you need to speak up. It's kind of like my face will tell you. My expression on my face should be enough. They already know it anyways. Look, they got the plastic smile. They already know what's going on. Yeah, past life. It could even be an ex that's trying to come back. And you're like, No, I put you in a friend zone for a reason. Okay. Makes sense to me. So let's get over here and look at your money. They're very triggered about this situation. I just keep seeing it, guys. I just keep seeing this. They are triggered. They're triggered by this move. I'm going to write that down for just a second. Okay. Whoa. Okay, activation wants to go screaming out. You're unlocking your soul's purpose and receiving divine gifts. Keep focusing on what it is you truly want. There it is, that status upgrade. And you are. I feel like that is exactly it. You're activating your own status upgrade. Why would you want to go backwards? Over here it says windfall. You're about to receive a financial windfall or a pay raise. Now is the perfect time to treat yourself, to make that big purchase. If you guys are getting some kind of promotion, some kind of big money coming in for you, you probably know that. That's why you have a status upgrade. Manifesting. All of the tools you need to increase your income are within your reach. Keep manifesting. Keep praying. Right? Keep your silence. Keep moving in silence as you continue to build. Sharing too soon can be risky, as not everyone is trustworthy as they seem. I don't know. Could be another thing too, keeping it quiet all the way around. Big money, big money. Let's get some tarot. Show us what's coming up. So beautiful Libra, Scorpio. Best message. Best overall message is manifestation. There it is again. Right there, manifesting. Having the overall financial opportunity, skill development, ambition, desire, and diligence. Yeah. You're really bringing in that money, bringing that desire, because you have this total transformation that's coming in and you're becoming very justified. Everything is moving justified towards you. This is why you can't have anybody in the way over here. It's because you're moving up the ladder. You're having a lot of manifesting. Whatever you're manifesting is coming in very quickly. You are definitely taking on this status upgrade. Everything is moving towards you and balancing itself out for the better cause of what it is you're looking for at the end of the month. And I do believe that, guys, it's probably not 100% you're going to see it for all of you. It's not going to be at the end of the month. It's where you're moving and you're activating towards October, right? You're putting yourself into this activation mode as you're waking up to the situation that things are moving for you and towards you. So it's kind of like you're in this ready, set, go mode. But it's almost like you know it. You know that you're doing so. And some of you know it because you've already gotten the raise. You've already gotten the promotion. You already got the, let's travel over here. I'm moving on. You know, sometimes we're moving on, but we can't take people with us because that's not where it was meant to be. Right? I have to go for my own money. Look at that. 10 of Pentacles, because I have a victory. It's just not a part of the process. That's just the way it is. Okay. Some angel messages. So something profoundly big is happening to you. So this is huge. This is huge. This is a huge transformation, and I do believe it's coming out of this solar eclipse. The lunar eclipse, the solar eclipse, the shifts that are going on as you're moving in silence. Raise or promotion. Come on, there it is, guys. There it is. Having that raise or that promotion. Congratulations, an increase in your abundance flow awaits you. This is the result of positive focus and willingness to take action based on your divine guidance. Keep up the good work. Wow. Okay, so there you have it. Okay. And an overall affirmation, little affirmation card. The affirmation card actually came with this little thing, guys. It's the cutest thing. These cards actually come from my vision board. So I wanted to use them because I think they're cool. Yes, I have a vision board. So, in fact, I have to remake mine because all my things have already come true. So I'm in the process of rebuilding a vision board. Everything on my vision board has come true except for like 1 or 2 things. So imagine, there it is. Talking about that manifestation. Imagine that raise. Imagine that. What are we doing? We're manifesting. So imagine it. Get it going. See it there. See it with you. If you want to fly, give up everything that weighs you down. You guys go. Beautiful. And that was it for you. Until next time, my friends, if you like this, hit that big old like button. Share with those who you know they could use some kind of, maybe just inspiration, right? Of just knowing, just staying in the knowing. Until next time, peace and love, my friends. Bye-bye.